First, the big data is helping us to understand the big picture and where the really big gaps are that can start to inform policy in areas where better allocations of resources need to be. So the Data-Driven Districts program takes data out of schools' information system and aggregates it and visualizes it in a way that it can be consumed easily by educators throughout the system. You can log on, the educators can log on, and they can see what's happening in terms of critical education performance metrics in their area of responsibility, whether it's educator attendance, learner performance across critical subjects. One of the more interesting things that we have has been uncovered is the data pool is becoming really large, and it's allowing us to take a look at what are some of the predictive analytics to identify who are the learners or the children who are most at risk of not moving forward into the next year. And those reports are available to thousands of educators around the country who can take a look and say, I've got a class of 60 children. These are the 5 or 6 I really need to give special attention to. And those are the ways, and that's what we're really trying to drive, is how do you collect the data, have good quality data, find the insights from the data to design really targeted, effective interventions to make outcomes better for learners. At a higher level, the data can be used for planning, for curriculum, who have a specific need. Perhaps they're in charge of math curriculum for a particular phase. They can take a look at the data to understand where are the children most in need of extra help and support, and they can allocate their facilitators and resources to address the real gaps, as opposed to guessing. They actually know based on the performance data. This report called Beyond the Numbers, which we recently published, found that, well, yes, we've made strides, but there's a lot of change coming. And we're going to see a lot more technology and tools coming into classrooms, and we're not necessarily prepared and ready to absorb them. And some of the areas which is really important is education systems around the world have recognized they have to have a really strong level of collaboration between the education sector and the private sector, because technology and innovation is coming from the technology sector. And that's an area that the South African education system and the private sector could do a better job of collaborating, ensuring that the investment that goes into education is targeted to the things that the Department of Education really values and prioritizes. What's really important to understand was whenever we talk about technology in education, we can talk about the technology, but ultimately it's all about people. And it's about how can the technology help people, the educators and the people in the system, to do their jobs better. Where can technology do things better than people can do? And how can it enable people to free up their time not doing the things that take a lot of time, like compiling spreadsheets and analysis, and where can technology do that better than we can do, so that people can focus on the things they are good at and what they love to do. Like teachers. They became teachers because they love and they're good at educating children. Probably not so much wanting to spend their time compiling reports and analysis. So let's use technology and select technology that's going to do things that will actually help and enable. The teacher's a critical part of the education process. Technology should only supplement and make their jobs easier.